another video here. The one and only Wonders say, uh, it's a new year. It's 2026. You know, we made it through, made it to the other side. You know, technically it's not a new year, but it is a new year. You know, the new year doesn't start until the spring. I'm one of those people, right? Where the winter season, it's interesting, right? Because it's like, how do we're randomly starting new in the middle of winter, which doesn't feel right, you know? So, for those that celebrate, welcome and Happy New Year. For those that are not celebrating just yet, welcome to the continuation of winter. And, I'm one of those people where I'm really embracing the winter season and winter months and all that it has to offer and teach. And for me, as this 2026 has started, something that I'm embracing is really honoring this season, this winter season, and being able to do a lot of like reflection and embrace rest and like restoration. So I've taken it on myself for my practice, right, to help embrace this winter season of taking a social media break. And specifically, though, Instagram and Facebook, and being able to take a break from that platform and pour energy into my YouTube, right? And what this looks like and feels like for me. So, and this has been something, again, like when winter approaches, my body already naturally starts to like sync with the time frame and with the season, and I automatically go into this space of like time, like wanting to do deep reflection and reflecting on the year, reflecting on all the different pieces, and I naturally go into that state. So for me, this is like just an added not continuation, but just a part of how I embrace the winter season. So definitely around like November, December, I really go into this like inwardness, right? So it's been 3 to 4 days. I don't know what today's date is, but it's been some days and excuse me of being able to like not be on social media, and it's been very slow, and it's been a while since I've taken a break from social media and like given myself permission to just exist in the world. And it feels great, but there's also this piece where my body is like, it's so uncomfortable in a good way, right? Because it's uncomfortable in a sense of, it's like I'm not gravitating towards immediate dopamine reward, right? I'm not filling myself up with that right away, and I'm not filling myself up with all of the different narratives, beliefs, and all the things that are out there that can skew and cause you to doubt yourself, your intuition, how you maneuver through the world. It's There's a quietness that my body and spirit is like grateful for. And with that, though, there's the transitionary period where your body's like, what the heck? Right? So it's like I'm in that space right now. And then also there's just transitions that I'm navigating. And within that, requiring a level of inner work and reflection uh, that is necessary, right, for me to just continue my growth and evolution into who I am and who I want to be in this world lifetime. So with this break from like Instagram and Facebook, it's giving me the opportunity to put my energy in in spaces that I've been putting my energy into, but it's giving me permission to really like wholeheartedly put my energy into those aspects and develop more intentionally the discipline rather than having it be kind of sporadic, right? And I'm appreciative of it, truly am. Like being able to truly like read and learn more for myself, like especially as I'm continuing to just grow in my role at work, in my position as I get older, and think about family, kids, like all these different pieces. There's so much knowledge that's out there. And the older you get, you realize you don't know, like we don't know anything, right? So I'm in this space of like, yo, there's so much on social media, so much noise that's out there that I've been consuming that have really been taking away from me listening to what I need and what is truth for me, and listening to what my own beliefs and thoughts and wants and desires and how do I want to serve, right? That I have it, that I am now in a space within this winter season of reconnecting with and giving myself permission to reconnect with and to continue to learn. So I've been spending a lot of time just on YouTube watching different videos. One of the things that for me I've been doing is watching prominent black leaders and learning more about just them, but then also just learning about like how they speak and watching how they speak, the language, the verbiage, right? All those different pieces. And it's not in this like egotistical way of like, oh yeah, like I want to move mountains and like crap, like absolutely not, but really just in this space of like, wow, like what, how do we, how can I, as I continue to grow within my YouTube, within my roles, like continue to just show up authentically and have a level of, I guess it's like confidence, a level of conviction, right, in who I am and my truth, and also holding space and to communicate in a way that isn't pushing any agenda or any beliefs or anything. And really, again, the purpose of my whole channel and I guess my brand of who I am and the brand that I want to present with is like how do we help each other literally just find the strength and power that we have within. And again, I will continue to attribute the knowledge and wisdom of my mentors for like unlocking that and opening that door within me to allow me to explore that for myself. And now for me, and with their help and their support, like I see how I continue to step more authentically into who I am and how a big part of who I feel I am is helping others to step into that. And uh so it's just learning. I'm in this period and era of really just learning and giving myself permission to learn in such a beautiful way. Hopefully this heater isn't super loud. And so this winter season, the social media break, I don't know how long it's going to take or how long I'll be on this break. I want to say until spring, you know, I'm going to continue to embrace it. And a part of this also is giving me the permission to check in more with like my community and my family. I feel like so often we use social media as a way to know how someone's doing or to communicate with family, whatever the case is. So for me, this is also a space of like, okay, I know inherently like my YouTube channel, shout out to my family if you watch, whatever, all of you friends, whoever, right? Like this is my way of like letting y'all know like how I'm doing, like what up, like this is where I'm at, the intentionality, all those different pieces. And also though, there's this piece again as I get older and I'm starting to become more in tune with who I am, especially within my 30s, that there's a level of okay, like now I can almost in a sense like now I can care for others. Like it sounds weird, but like truly, that's what it feels like. And when I say that, I mean like truly care in a way that's not coming from a space of like a trauma response or like just doing it just to cross it off, but with a genuine like, yo, like let me genuinely check in and update someone or send them a text, right? If they're on my mind and like all these different pieces, like this is giving this break from Instagram, from Facebook is giving me that break to really tap in and to continue to build my community, especially as I'm entering 30s. Parents are parents and all the aunts and uncles and everyone, they're aging, right? Like there's this life cycle, and the reality of it is starting to hit me in my 30s. Like it's sank in throughout, but as I enter my 30s, it's sinking in such a way that is like it's so beautiful yet scary yet amazing in all types of ways. Uh, so, you know, I'm embracing the winter months, and this is what it has to offer as I continue to just reflect and go in. So, I appreciate you all for sticking it out and following me on this journey as I continue to just share aspects of myself in all ways, you know, pretty dope. And you know, there's so much of when it comes to just coming home to yourself, living a wanderous life. You know, it's truly been such a journey for me, and I'm grateful for it, the platform, the growth throughout the years. And I'm excited for what is to come. You know, I'm excited for it. I'm excited for the growth. I'm one to constantly lean into growth, lean into the uncomfortable, lean into the darkness, lean into the fear, feel all the feels, because I know and I've seen time and time again what happens when you make it through to the other side. So, as we enter 2026, here for a new year, continue to embrace the winter season. I encourage you to give yourself permission to just sit in a state of reflection, whatever that means and looks like for you, whether that's reconnecting with journaling, reconnecting with your instruments, with music, with dance, with prayer, reconnecting with loved ones. Really, truly embrace a level of reflection and stillness this winter, this winter season, you know. Um, there's old projects that you were working on, little little things, right? Trinkets, things that you're like, ah, Give yourself permission to, in this winter season, like, it's not that you're starting something new, but you're just picking it back up, you know, and take a break from something, whatever that looks like, whatever it is that you feel you need to take a break from. Give yourself permission to take a break from it. You just thought of something, whatever you just thought about, you might need to take a break from it. So give yourself that permission. You deserve it. You're worthy of it. And I hope you all truly, truly have a restful, restorative winter season. And as you continue to reflect on what intention you want to set for the year, just continue to give yourself the permission to know that whatever it is, you're deserving and worthy of it. And I think to stay tuned for more, videos and updates. Like I said, I'll be here on YouTube, but everything else, I'll take a break from those spaces. I want to give some intentional creative energy here. So, with that, I'll see you next time.